Hi, welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I want to tell you about a very, very old song that is a great way to work on some vocal warm-ups with your students, but also to introduce a little bit of harmony singing. It is the song Chairs to Mend. There are only 3 lines in the song, and each line, each phrase, is a street seller's call that you might have heard in the old streets of London way back in the 17 and 1800s. So the first one is chairs to mend, old chairs to mend. Second one is mackerel, fresh mackerel. And the third one is any old rags, any old rags. And I like to talk to the students before we sing the song and say, why do you suppose these 3 things are in this song? And then we talk about the fact that they would be the calls of the street sellers. And the chairs to mend, you've got somebody going along saying, well, I can mend chairs for you. You have someone going along saying, I've got fresh mackerel to sell, but why is anybody out in the streets calling any old rags, any old rags? And the only thing that I have sort of figured out in my own mind about this is way back in the 17 and 1800s, if you had old rags, they might have been used for scraps to sew together to make quilts or to make other pieces of clothing. You might have people that needed old rags to sop up messes, and so this was somebody's trade, was to gather up and to sell old rags. Chairs to mend, old chairs to mend, mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, any old rags. Chairs to mend, old chairs to mend, mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, any old rags. You can begin very simple 2-part harmony by choosing a group of students to sing one of those 3 lines as an ostinato. And the easiest one is probably any old rags, any old rags, any old rags, any old rags. And then the rest of the group sings the rest of the song on top. Of course, when they get to the end, they all are in unison and they stop. You can also do this in canon once they've gotten used to hearing 2 parts against each other, and then divide your group into 3 and then have them follow after the first phrase, then the next group comes in, and then the next group comes in after the group ahead of them sings one phrase. It's beautiful, it's simple, the words are easy, and it's a great way, as I said at the beginning of the video, to warm up vocally with your students, but also a chance to start some harmony singing with a very old song that has stood the test of time. The PDF that I've created to go with Chairs to Mend talks a little bit about those street sellers and the background of the song. It talks about how to use that song with ostinato or in canon with your students, and so hopefully you will find that useful as you use Chairs to Mend with your students. Have a great day making music, and make music a great part of your day.